Muandiki Munene Kyamani cha Jubilee Kioni Easya kana Muvango wa Ung'ei Kula Usakuani Munene wangilile miongola mwonza Niwambiie Kavindani ya Kenya Yiendee na Kwiyumbanisya Usakuani usu ainene akanisani wa Syiko ya gatundu Kioni Easya kana Vena Mivango ya Kuselesya Uandikithya Unengani wa Ivandi Nthini wa Isio Imwe Nikenda Kusyiia Amuika kukuna Kula Isio nisu tanzia kusinda Usakuani wa Usumbi mwakani wangilile miongola na mwonza na musangi nukutwalasa.
Munene ya gatundu North Muandiki Munene wa chama cha Jubilee Kioni nutulia mutia mama atongoi kwa kwitha methitu na kinene gitonya kuthothia nduthi vala mumethitu maweta Usumbi William Ruto akatumenza yasionza kusioka kivilani Usakuani twendete Kioni aweta serikali ita ithatite mwenenzi na uneni uno uothothia nduthi Oweta Kenya makatala matokeo maunyuvani kila kituo kia kuna kura Nikenda kusovea kura sio oweta Ruto no lasima valuke Usakuani
this regime home. And we know we have had some of them saying that they are going to rig elections. Very clear statements that can literally get us into anarchy. And if those leaders are not held to accountable, it just means that we really must work hard and get them home. But it's important also to let them know that as Kenyans, we are not intimidated, or we are not going to lose hope by them saying we will leave. Two things that are important. Unlike ever before, elections will be announced at the polling station, and the returning officer is the officer at that polling station. Bombers tutakuwa tumekuja sisi wote kutoka Kenya yote kuja because we will have declared our president by 9 o'clock in the night. Bombers tutakuwa tukienda sisi wote. Mtu atjaribu kutagaza William Ruto kama rais 2027 kama tutafika huko.
Nuambula tavethi na Mivango ya kwanza unyuvani twendete na vala mama Amuika mena ivinda yomuko kwa Ivandi sio na mono ile mbeta ya Mount Kenya.
We've received very many complaints from the young people who have been issued with ID cards, but ID cards that you cannot even register as with M-Pesa. So we fear that these are fake documents. Perhaps documents that are fake to the extent that they will affect the outcome of the elections. Again, I can give you two instances. One is last month at Oljolorok. The DCC or the ACC was in charge of the Oljolorok division. Lost IDs of almost 1,000. And they were just lost from the office. He never reported, there was no burglary, there was no breaking into the office, lakini zilipotea. Na yeye mwenyewe alitamka wakiwa na wakubwa wengine huko Ojoro. The other thing is this, when they went to ban the Kalao, unaona wale walikuwa na choma, they banned 1,900 IDs. So there are a lot of shenanigans going on with the ID cards within Mount Kenya region.
Kioni ni waweta kana kila mwenenzi na haki ya kuata kivande aweta nimeko Ukite Amuika ako kuata Ivandi sio ona ile ina vivi sio mama ofisi ni serikali nzino wameatiana ila iko.
But we want to tell William and his team, hata yeye mwenyewe akiwa yeye ndio atakuwa returning officer, tutapeleka yeye nyumbani. The determination of Kenyans to get them home is beyond the theft that they are trying to scheme. But we have IBC in place. We as political parties and leaders in various areas, we will follow it and we will make it an issue. If it means going to court, we will go to court. IDs must be given properly and they must be given to all the deserving young people. To tell a person who has not received an ID ati kwa sababu kitambulisho yako ilichomekea kwa ofisi ya DC au uende ukachukue abstract form, this is just a rogue regime.
Oweta serikali ya Kenya kwanza tayemeto ni utongoi otula moto Usumbi William Ruto kwa kumemolo toala meutwa iseme atani kwa mau Kioni olilikania Usumbi kana Amuika mengi tamoite madhai kumana na kwa mau over this uneni wa Usumbi kwa vanene.
This regime, we can see the excesses of this regime, and the excesses of the regime is not in terms of just stealing, but in terms of the amount of violence that they are occasioning on Kenyans and especially on the young people. and very unchecked utterances by people who have responsibilities in this country. Calling on people to be shot if you approach a police station, calling on people to be shot on the leg. I think it is important to remind them like that young men like Alex actually died because he was shot on the leg. The young girl we were battling yesterday at Kiabu, the person who fired the bullet, and instead of the leg, it got the head. So that's a very careless statement coming from a person who occupies the office in the State House. We don't want violence. We are committed to getting this regime home.
Good report of Lingua Movo Nilina Mosangi.